Absolutely brilliant. This is the Sports Bar Weekend. I'm Darren Ambrose. I'm alongside Perry Groves, and you're listening to, I don't even know what it's called.
What's this?
So Long Farewell. What's it called?
It's from musical.
Oh, it's the Sound of Music.
Sound of Music, exactly.
What is going on? And that is obviously because So Long Farewell. Conor Gallagher looks to be out the door, and out the door is the right word, by the way. Kicked out of the door. Before the break, we had Adrian on, who said that Gallagher, if he don't want to sign, then why shouldn't they sell him? He was a Spurs fan. He didn't have a dog in the fight, but Tom, the Chelsea fan, does have a dog in the fight. Tom, what do you think?
It's wonderful to hear a Spurs supporter actually talking some sense.
What, me or Adrian?
Definitely Adrian.
Well, maybe both of you, because we know Perry's not going to talk any sense.
You see, Tom, you started off so well then.
Yeah, I know.
Go on, what do you think? What do you think of Adrian, what he said there? Do you agree?
Yeah, I do. 100%. I can guarantee you this is 100%. He was offered a contract last year, all right? He wouldn't sign it, okay? Because he wanted the same money as other players.
Absolutely, should want the same money as other players.
Can you let me finish, Perry? Right, so he then gets, Palmer comes in and he's on 70k, all right? But he wants more than Palmer. He then gets offered a contract this year, whatever length it was. He turns it down. Then Chelsea agree a deal with Aston Villa. He doesn't want to go to Villa.
Do you want to stay at Chelsea?
Now Chelsea have agreed a deal with Atletico Madrid. Apparently, he doesn't want to go there. You, Perry, then start making out as if there is some statement from Chelsea Football Club when there isn't. There is from third parties, but you're quoting it as if it's gospel and trying to draw a comparison to an Arteta statement about Smith Rowe. There's no comparison.
Of course there is. They're both academy graduates.
No comparison, Perry, because all the respect in the world would have gone to Conor Gallagher if he'd agreed to go to Aston Villa, but he didn't want to go. He doesn't want to stay at Chelsea on the terms they're offering, and he doesn't want to join another club. So he'll see his contract out.
Because he's being offered derisory contracts.
No, you don't know what he's been offered.
Hold on, you've just told me that he's.
You're making it. I've guaranteed you he wants to be made. He wants to be.
Hold on. Wait a minute.
He wants to be paid more than Palmer. I'm told that as a fact.
Where'd you get your sources from then? You just said that I've misquoted. You just said that Cole Palmer's on 70 grand a week. How do you know that?
Because I can see it on the pay site. It's quite common. Instead of actually making stories up, why don't you check out some facts?
Well, where have you seen this, Tom?
If you look on their site that actually gives all the players' salaries, you'll see it.
That's official?
Officially gives the salaries?
So, yes, you'll see the players' salaries. They're all reported.
Right,
Well,
Tom,
I'll tell you what, Tom. That's
Tom,
a new one.
Stay there a minute, because we'll get you back on, because I've got John, another Chelsea supporter, and he wants to have his say on this as well. John.
Hello, mate.
Hello, John.
How you doing?
Yeah, good. We've just had Adrian. We've had Tom on, the Chelsea fan. Tom's still on the
Who
line,
knows
by
what
the
all
way.
the
knows everyone's
players' wages
salary.
on.
Says, if you don't want to sign, get rid.
Mate, he's talking about all his facts and whatever, and to be honest, boys, it's a load of rubbish.
Yeah.
Conor Gallagher was one of the best players in the team last season. He ran his arse off all season for us. He was never injured. And what Chelsea are doing is an absolute disgrace. It's driving me nuts. Something needs to be done about it. They're doing the same to him as they have to Trevor Chalobah.
Yep.
When Chalobah come into the team, the whole thing changed. We started playing well. Then they've got rid of Poch. They're getting rid of Chalobah. They're getting rid of Gallagher. Who's next? It's just a joke, mate.
I hear you laughing, Tom. Do you not agree with that?
Well, because someone against believe in the media rather than the facts. I mean, the point is...
But what facts, Tom?
Hold on.
What facts? You're believing the media.
Listen, you've asked me to
I'm watching
speak.
the football with my own eyes, mate.
You've asked me to speak.
Gallagher puts in 120% every single week.
Hold on, John. Let Tom answer that.
Okay, I don't want Gallagher to go. He was one of our best players next year, but he's not signed a contract. So therefore, they're going to sell him.
Yeah, but Tom, don't you get the reason that Chelsea offered him 2 years?
No, you're making it up.
No, I'm telling you the way that football... I'm not making...
He hasn't signed.
Tom, I know you know what every player's wages are and what their bonus are, right? I'm not making it up.
You could as well if you were interested in looking at that.
Tom, the reason they offered him 2 years with a year option is to say that they wanted to keep him,
No, again,
but they
you
don't.
know that as a fact. You've read it from the media.
They've said that they don't think that he can fit the way they play.
Chelsea have made no comment about what they've offered Conor Gallagher. Listen, Just stick to the facts.
The facts
what
are
you actually know.
2-year contract with a year option.
You don't know that, Perry. You don't know that.
Chelsea have said that themselves.
They have not said that.
Yes, they have.
They have not.
Oh my God. Oh, sorry, I
Do
can't.
you know what is a fact? Conor Gallagher's been at Chelsea since he was 8 years old. His whole family are Chelsea. He's a Chelsea fan. He does not want to leave Chelsea.
Tom's gone. I don't know if Tom won the argument. He's dropped off.
Has this gone off?
He's gone.
My personal advice to Conor Gallagher would be to sit on his hands, let him do what they want, put him in the reserves, see out his contract, and go and make himself some money because he don't deserve this rubbish.
Thing is, that's like decent advice, but he doesn't want to waste a year at the season of his career. Do you know what I mean? He wants to be playing.
How toxic it's going to be next year, John, if Chelsea don't start well?
Well, I don't know. Well, we'll see. We're not playing very well at the minute, are we? But it's only 3 games into pre-season. We've done all right against Club America, but who are they? Let's be honest. I know what you mean. He wants to play football. Go to Madrid then. Go to Madrid, live the life. But I don't know.
Yeah, John, brilliant. Thanks for the call, mate. And Tom, thank you for the call. I know you dropped off. I don't know what happened, but thanks for the call. Let's bring another Chelsea supporter in. Ricky has joined us on the Sports Bar Weekend. Welcome to the show, Ricky.
Hello, mate.
Hello, Ricky.
Pal, you all right?
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
I've only got like a couple of questions. Obviously, Conor Gallagher, I'm heartbroken about, and I do agree with the boys. You know what they're doing to him is ridiculous, and Chalobah. But my question is, are we going to have enough English players in the squad if we get rid of them?
Well, you need 8, don't you, in your Premier League squad?
Yeah.
Like they don't need to be English. They just need to be homegrown.
They just need to be homegrown.
Yes.
Well, with all these young other, people that we keep on bloody buying lately, what's going to happen? Because you picture there's going to be 3 of them, but where's the rest of them coming from? If they get rid of Chalobah and Gallagher, because obviously they're just thinking of the money.
Yeah, look,
thing is, Rick, as well, they'll get that, so they'll make sure that obviously in their Premier League squad they'll have 8 homegrown players. But from a soul of the club's point of view, surely Conor Gallagher, that sort of player is pivotal if you want the squad to all come together and to get that heart and soul to know what Chelsea's really about, because you can tell he's like that by the way that he plays.
Oh, yeah, no, I totally agree, mate. And what the other geezer said, that Conor Gallagher runs his arse off 110% every time. Yep. But the problem being is, they give him a 2+1 deal, but then they're getting all these other bloody players in, and they're giving like 7-year contracts.
That's what we're talking about.
Yeah, but apparently
here,
Tom said we don't really know that, do we?
Yeah. And all we're doing is signing potentials. Not one of them is world class. It's ridiculous. It is. Our whole squad, besides a couple of them, are all potentials. There's none of them that we can say that you'll get into Man City's squad or Liverpool's squad straight away.
Yeah, but I think
it's ridiculous.
Yeah, but I think what their plan is now, obviously young players who've got potential, like hungry, but those players still need direction. Daz will tell you they still need experience around them, and that's what Conor Gallagher, even though he's silly, fairly young himself, he's got that experience, he's got that knowledge. And I'm just looking, Tom said about, he's all right-ish. I looked at his stats from last season, and these are factual, by the way, I've not made these up. 37 games, chances created 53, goals 5, assists 7. Now that's from a player. That's from a player who was playing as a 2, like a holding midfield player. I know he was getting into the box
in a poor side. By the way.
Yeah, at the beginning of the season, they were very poor, and obviously they came into a bit of form to the end of the season. So I just think not only the way that the contract offered him, but it's the way they've treated him. The way they've said to him, you go and play, you can go and train with the youth team, basically. Yeah. I just think it's just a lack of respect and a lack of class.
Well, cheers for the call, Ricky.
Cheers,
Brilliant
Ricky.
call, that one. What do you think, Enzo Maresca? He's had a lot to deal with in his opening month or so as the manager with the Fernandes situation. How do you think the supporters are going to react to him?
They will give him, obviously, a chance, which quite right he should do, because he's coming in again to a club that isn't stable, what anybody says. Obviously, Pochettino, I think one of the reasons Pochettino went as well is because of the Conor Gallagher situation, where he's probably being advised or told by Paul Winstanley and Lawrence Stewart about, the playing side of it.
Yeah.
So on this side, if it's Maresca who's told him to go and train with the youth team, that is totally wrong and a lack of respect. And I don't think that's going to do the spirit in the dressing room a lot. And if he hasn't, and if it's not him, then he has no power.
On AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.